Fake wreck the motovlogger.
I like that.
Wrong button. How many people? What? You don't want to hear it. Turn your volume down. Okay. Hopefully there's sound.
Can you hear us?
You're listening to the No Big Deal Podcast.
Make it don't move fast, make it don't move fast, make it don't move fast, make it don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Yak it to the, yak it to the, yak it to the.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Welcome to another episode of the No Big Deal Show. I am Ken.
I'm Matt, a.k.a. Shook Knight.
Justin at the Wireless Freak.
David at Bear the Terror.
Awesome. Well, to all of our listeners out there, we are actually a little short-handed this week. We are without Vaughn, the Gom,
Brandon.
at the Cougar Bait.
Yep, Cougar Bait.
George as usual.
I think he was gone after episode 1, but
Rest in peace, George. Off the
It's
show.
not like he died.
From the show
He got
did.
married.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
a good point.
damn straight.
I got a feeling Gom's spot right.
That's very true. Well, this week we are streaming right now on Periscope.
Periscope.
Shout out to Periscope.
Yeah, we're the only stream right now that's not doing drugs, jacking off, dancing, complaining, being bored.
That's true. Or being like idiots, driving to work, letting the car drive us, and just bopping our head.
Whoa!
Low blow already. Jeez.
Dang.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
I think that's pretty cool, though. I mean, Periscope, I think hopefully we'll be able to reach out to a lot more wide variety of, followers.
Yeah. I hope the quality's good.
Yeah. It's the only thing keeping Twitter out of the dumps.
Oh, Twitter's pretty good. Come on.
It is, but they're talking about subscription-based users.
What does that mean?
You're going to have to pay to have an account on Twitter.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Because
talking about
they can't create any revenue. They try to sell, didn't work. So they're talking about like a $5-10 subscription fee to have a Twitter account.
Just to have one? You don't get any, it's not like you get perks or something?
No,
Yearly?
I don't know. They're kicking around all these ideas.
So no free users.
No, that's what they've been talking about.
They're
Dude.
going to die.
I don't know that would solve the troll problem. They have a huge troll problem.
That's
True.
Yeah, very true. But I don't know.
Yeah, they would die for sure, dude.
Yeah, I think they would
Peop-
die.
I don't think
Nobody-
people would pay for
Yeah.
it.
Their big thing is like high schoolers have Twitter accounts, so...
Well,
I don't
not
think
just
they're gonna
that.
pay.
Periscope is used. Well, I guess it's a portion of Twitter, but Periscope's used all over the place. People want to watch free movies. People want to watch free games.
That's
More
true.
importantly, riots.
I
You know.
guess.
Chick eating Cheetos in her car during a lunch.
Oh, that was a good one.
Orville Dam situation.
That's true.
Okay, that was good, right? That was something recent that was super important.
Yeah, and you know how many NBD show shout-outs there were?
Oh, God.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
people are going crazy.
I think we got booted once or
Well,
twice.
you guys are the trolls of all trolls.
You gotta throw a plug in, dude.
You plugged the hell out of that. I'm telling you right now.
Should have plugged that damn Orville.
Plug the damn...
But talking about plugs, I mean, on Periscope, people that are smoking out there, shout out to the Medicine Man.
Dabbing.
Yeah.
Dab.
Medicine Man, if you're listening, we're giving you a shout out. Thanks for being an honorable listener.
Hey, throw his website out there for him.
Yeah, for Dab Lab, I know you got a business out there. A little plug for you.
Just
That's,
saying.
You
you
wanna
gotta give
sponsor the
you
show?
That's
Give
not
the
even a
website.
website.
Well, the dablab.com, I think.
There you go.
That
some
sounds about right.
sweet custom-made blown glass on there.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Blown glass.
If we could get an NBD blown glass, that'd be pretty sweet. Just throwing it
You
out
get the
there.
if you guys want to sponsor us,
Yeah. And we want the carb to be nice.
For a table of people that don't smoke, but, not frown on people that do.
Yeah.
That's true. See? But,
Nothing wrong with a little Dab Lab, you know what I'm saying?
well,
I don't know. Can anybody
No.
even hear you? I mean,
Everybody can hear me fine.
Oh, yeah, he's coming in strong now.
that's good.
I know last episode it was real bad, but this has been a technical difficulty. Bad port.
Yeah, your vocal cords.
Layer one.
Physical difficulty. We had a layer 1 issue.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We can, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, let's go into the title.
Our
Did we say the
main
title
topic.
of this?
I did
guy?
not say the
What?
title of it.
This is episode 81.
ShookCare. I like
Look
it.
at that. We timed it.
Yeah. It's in the same lines as Trump care, Obamacare, Affordable Care Act.
It's not Trump Care. What is it? America's Health Care or something, right?
No, the Affordable Care Act is Obamacare.
Yeah, but what's Trump? They didn't want it to be called Trump Care.
Yeah. But that's what they were talking about on Yahoo. I mean,
Yeah.
Anyway, ShookCare's
Small
probably.
hands care.
Oh,
Wait.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We've got a message in there. A viewer.
yeah, we did. Daniel.
And
What's
they're
up,
gone.
Dan the man?
And they're
Medicine
gone.
Oh.
Is it Medicine Man?
I know it could have been.
Damn, Daniel.
And he's gone.
Daniel.
Hey, this is what Twitter's used for, or Periscope. This is exactly the shit we're talking about.
I like it.
Someone stops
People
by.
just scroll down, see what's live. Like, the riots are cool, they're informative, people want to see what's going on in the world. But there's literally just people out there that just scroll up and down all day long on their free time and see what's going on in their neck of the woods.
I'm going to say majority are males looking for a hot chick.
Oh, that's a good point,
That's,
probably.
that's the internet. That's why it was invented, actually.
Hot local singles
Speaking
in your
of
area.
the internet, there's been some major shakeups with the internet.
Oh, wait. I thought we were going to talk about... Okay,
Yeah,
internet. Let's talk about it.
We're going all over.
Yeah, we're going into the internet, might as well.
Yeah.
Because Twitter's actually huge in the topic of net neutrality.
Okay.
Right? Everybody can have a Twitter account. They haven't locked themselves down. You could be a terrorist group and have a Twitter account. You can be homeless in paradise.
Shout out to Homeless in Paradise, our number one listener out
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Number one.
Have a
Just,
Twitter account.
yeah, she just got the NBD show care package.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number one listeners. Something to strive for. Care
Hell yeah.
packages from the NBD show. Stickers.
Magnets.
Other swag to be determined. But hey,
see.
care package nonetheless.
That's
All
right.
So let's talk about this new... I don't know if it was a law or the repeal of a law that was in place.
Yes.
Someone talk about it intelligently. I can't.
I'm
yeah.
not the most intelligent person here
Well,
on this
I mean-
topic. Jeez, that's,
Okay,
that's
well,
100%
we
true.
got two things to talk about when it comes to the internet. First one was everyone in America should have listened and keep up to date. Selling your internet history to big corporations.
Boom. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Listen up.
yeah, listen, because your shit is now floating around for money.
So you know the argument
Floating.
they made for that was that they wanted it to be a level playing field. So basically they said, oh, Homeless in Paradise just liked the Periscope.
Yes.
What's up?
She's not. Oh, what?
She might be watching live. Does she have Periscope?
No, she doesn't. But
Okay.
she must have got the tweet.
All right. Shout out. But so they wanted to make it a level playing field. Basically, they said because Google and Yahoo and services like Twitter, they can sell marketing targeted to people based on their demographics. Facebook is a good
Yes.
example. That the ISPs should be able to as well. So there's a major flaw in that logic. Number one, Google, Facebook, Yahoo, they're offering a free service subsidized by the marketing to the people. You're the product when you create a Gmail account or a Yahoo Mail account or a Facebook account. So that's just assumed, right?
Yeah.
ISPs, you're paying out the butt already to that company
For a shitty service.
to get internet access.
Fact.
And then they want to double dip and sell your anonymous browsing data, which there's not a good example of what that is, to marketing companies. So they're
Being-
double dipping.
Being in private mode doesn't do anything for
What
you,
you're telling
Shook.
me incognito mode doesn't do anything for that?
That just keeps your parents from looking at what you're surfing.
That was the door closed and Shook Knight got out of here. I think he had to go clear his history.
It's too late.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
So I've had a lot of people hit me up on Twitter and my friends and family going, hey, how do I create a VPN? Because that's really the only way you could do this.
what is a VPN?
Virtual private network.
Oh, Shook.
Yeah, there
Dropping
we
the
go.
mic. I like it.
So at the end of the day, what a VPN is going to get you, it's going to get you encrypted traffic that your ISP, be it Comcast, AT&T, Wave, whoever it is, Time Warner,
Yep.
it's going to encrypt that, let's call it the first mile of your traffic through the ISP to a VPN, either server that you manage, a VPN service you subscribe to, or a VPN, server that you manage, a VPN service you subscribe to, or a VPN service you manage, a VPN service you subscribe to, or 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 a VPN service you whatever that endpoint is. But basically, you're going past their sensors, their sniffers, their ability to
Their mirrors.
exactly to grab that traffic. So that's basically why a lot of people are like, "Hey, I need to subscribe to a VPN service and stuff like that."
Well, the NBD show will be posting Wireless Freak's sweet 15 steps, right?
15 steps to obfuscating your traffic to the ISP. No. Yeah, I'll put something together. But if you want the real deal, the EFF, the Electric Frontier Foundation, I support them. They're totally awesome. They're looking out for our digital rights. They have a website called the Surveillance Self-Defense. I believe it's ssd.eff.org.
Okay.
Awesome,
And basically it was created for reporters or individuals that were in repressive regimes where, like, let's say the Arab Spring, Egypt, or, Russia, China, to be able to send data encrypted safely, make connections securely. It basically goes through all the steps that you need to do in a very repressive, like your life depends on it situation.
Jeez, it's crazy.
But I mean, you can just apply that to your daily traffic as well. And now if you really are concerned about the ISP sniffing your stuff, you can use that and they hook it up.
Well, I think that's a crazy part about this topic, right? First, it was security, home defense, terrorism. They've just gone the complete opposite way and gone straight into commercial, right? Big business.
Money talks.
This has nothing to do with security at this point. This last set of bills that moved through the Senate and the House is strictly, solely based on money.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with safety.
No safety involved in that.
It's interesting. That's just one part of it. Now we'll see what happens. I mean, Trump's still got to sign it, but it's just a matter of time. I at least haven't read that he signed it. I'm sure he did. Or at least it's coming.
Well, he's not known to sign stuff, right? You're just saying that he just gets up and leaves without signing stuff.
2 executive orders. He gets so busy talking to his friends, VP, he doesn't even sign the executive orders. They have to run him down.
Maybe he was tweeting.
Maybe. or I mean, his small hands just weren't working. And
Couldn't hold the
they
pen
couldn't
right.
hold the pen.
This is a perfect time for do your impression.
Small hands. I wanted to say sign those executive orders, but they just weren't worded right.
It's scary good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's one thing.
What's the other?
Selling your data for business. 2 is the net neutrality portion. That still is in place from Obama, which was one of his last things before he left, was getting that signed and getting that done for net neutrality. But that's just the next step, right? They've done the big business, selling your data to companies. Now they want to go to that, finish it up. Might as well. They're already there. At least that's their thinking.
Now they're going to start charging companies for bandwidth, right?
Yeah. Which would be insane, right? Because how many people are going to solely based internet things, right?
Yep.
This podcast.
Yeah. Everything is based. I mean, our iPhones no longer have simple jacks. Everything's going to some kind of internet, Bluetooth, some kind of technology. Nothing's connected anymore.
Well, the big thing with net neutrality, T-Mobile was getting hammered on it because they were doing that fast laning.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, you can stream as much Pandora as you want for free. Well, that's great, but what about if I'm an Apple iTunes subscriber and I got to pay data and this Pandora person doesn't? Kind of defeats the level playing field of the internet.
AT&T's getting hit hard right now because they bought DirecTV.
Yeah.
And if you have an AT&T plan, you can stream any DirecTV channels for free. Right? You get all your data monthly, but if it's directly through your DirecTV account, it's free. So FCC's hitting them because they're like, just because you're a telecom company and you bought a TV company doesn't give you the right to sell your services as a telecom from that cable company and say, hey, this is free data. You're right. You just create this monopoly. So we'll see what happens. That's not finalized yet either, but I'm sure they'll just pay their fine and they'll go their merry way. It's a typical AT&T situation.
Yep.
What's your take on it, Shook?
I think that the hacktivist groups are going to go crazy if this passes through, dude. There's going to be some major hacking towards the government going on. Some pranks and stuff, I think.
You know, I haven't been.
What, sex tapes are going to be released?
Yeah,
or
some
something? Weird
shenanigans
shit?
is going to be going on if this passes.
You know, that's one thing that you haven't heard in the media is that Anonymous has been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
At least in the media, right?
Yeah.
I don't follow them necessarily on.
What was the
Twitter,
last huge thing was when the presidency was going on, right? They said they were going to step in, but since then, nothing. I mean, not that it's been that long. It seems like Trump's been president.
But
for
I
a
mean,
while,
stuff
but-
could be going on, right? But the media is like, Trump's like, don't advertise. You know, don't put that on the media.
They're
Fake news.
building
Fake
up,
news.
dude. I'm telling you, they're building up.
I'm only going to allow Fox now in
They
the White
very well
House.
could be. I mean, the travel ban. I thought Anonymous would have come out fucking guns a-blazing on that. But
You think they're just stockpiling just a whole amount?
Probably
of
something
mess?
crazy going on.
We'll just see what happens.
who knows?
Crazy times.
It is crazy times. Russians, Chinese.
Yes.
Speaking of the Chinese,
Yeah.
Ooh.
crazy new boy band they got.
Uh-oh.
But what's...
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Not consisting of boys. It is a boy band of women.
Of Shooks.
Of shooks.
Why am I always thrown into this?
Because it's a band of Shooks. If you Google them... What's their name again, Ken?
A crush. Capital A.
Are they beautiful men?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to answer that right.
How would you
I've
describe
never
them?
seen them. I think they're women, aren't they? But they're women that look like
Women.
men.
What's a
Whoa. Those women.
They're women that look like men.
Those womany waskets.
So this, I'm going to show Shook the picture.
That's not a Sheila.
They look like the
You.
cosplayers. The people who play cosplay.
Is that just because they're
Yeah.
Asian?
No.
Racist over here. Come on.
It's like an excessive amount of like white makeup and their hair's colored.
Well, here's the crazy thing. They in the quote-unquote big picture, I think we're going to play a tune.
Yep.
They claim, though, they don't have technically an official song yet they have over 900,000 followers on this Weebio Chinese YouTube website.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing. I mean, with the A symbolizes the Greek god of male beauty,
Alpha.
Adonis.
Alpha.
No,
And-
Adonis.
Yeah, Adonis, not Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha's not even a Greek god.
It's phonetic alphabet.
That sounds cooler.
And they refuse to use terms like him, them, she.
Yeah.
They use these like general neutral terms called what was that Chinese?
Oh, I'm gonna let you go and try that one.
I don't remember. I got the Paris.
Mishoanian.
Yeah, Misha Wanin.
Yeah, it's,
Dude, that sounded pretty good. It's like I'm watching Firefly.
Good show. Hashtag. Blah, blah. But yeah, it's crazy. They did like a full search, almost like American Bandstand style, where they just did like the sweep across the country looking for these women that look like men to play this whole thing. But what's the crazy part that we are seeing?
Oh, at the bottom of this article. So basically, the group official name is FFC A Crush, and the FFC stands for Fantasy Football Confederation.
Soccer for those
Yeah.
other people that are Americans.
Because there's part of a sports brand, which FFC is, and under this brand, all bands have to incorporate soccer somehow to their acts.
So that's why they're like a dance group in the big picture.
So is this a fantasy soccer confederation? So people that create soccer teams that are supposed to be like fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like they're going to represent the brand, and they got to do soccer moves in their dance routine and their songs,
Like in their choreography.
So
Yeah.
Every
that-
time?
The only soccer move
Yeah.
I can think of is kicking.
bicycle kicks.
Is there another diving for the ball? I mean, do they flop out on the fucking
They come out, they
stage?
hit the spray. You act like you have a knee injury.
Yeah, they fake hurt themselves.
And they're good. They're out of here.
Yeah, and you only get 3 subs per concert.
Oh no! All right, so here, let's,
For our
Kick it
listeners,
off.
Yeah,
here's a preview.
this one I can't even.
we know it's not great, but you know, for the listeners out there,
I'd bump this.
Turn it up, Cougar Bait.
I want to see this in your next Periscope,
you can only turn it up a quarter.
dude. They really look like dudes.
Yeah, they do.
They sound like dudes. If that's one of them singing,
I'm interested to know if that's really them singing.
Pretty deep voice.
There's no way.
There's no way it's them.
So you think this is a fake thing I'm looking at right now?
I don't think so. I think this has to have a feature. Like,
Hold on, that might not even be them. Who knows? Hold on.
Well, I mean, that's what the article said.
well, it's weird because most of the band's fans are women.
And they call them, they say, their fans, these women say you would make great husbands.
Yeah.
But they're women.
Yes.
This is getting confusing.
It's this whole, like,
Inception. Sexual inception.
gender neutrality.
Oh, here we go.
Which is fine, but, I mean, that's just getting confusing.
It's a weird topic.
Hey, that would fix the China's overpopulation, right?
Just, hey, you can't have kids.
That's why they're into that.
Yeah, that's true.
Screwed.
It's just weird. I mean, and then to be, I don't know if they're owned by this football soccer confederation or what, but that was the most interesting part. I just thought there was a boy band that China was trying to put together, or someone was. Yeah. But then to find out that they're actually a part of like a soccer group, it just takes it a whole nother level. I mean, the other stuff's weird, but
okay. Oh, so here's the FFC A Crush Membros.
Oh, Membros. This was this is a good one.
Is this their big one?
Insane in the Membros.
Insane in the Bros.
I guess.
Crazy insane.
And it looks like there's dancing potatoes on the YouTube video. But
Hell yeah.
No.
That's great production right there. What do you know about that, Shook?
okay, now you know what?
Shook Browns.
Sorry, the last song was not them. These ones do look like women. The other ones were definitely men.
Okay, yeah. It's easy to...
I can't hear anything though.
Neither can I.
Oh shit! I got it on mute. Stand by.
Yeah, let's start back.
Take it
over.
from the
There
top.
we go.
Would you bump this again?
Still, that's pretty deep.
It's
Like the
deep.
voice is pretty deep.
You're pumping some tea.
Sounds like the what's the band that you like?
One Direction,
House music.
No, whoa, house.
Swedish House Mafia.
No, Venture Club.
No, the two dudes, the DJ and the guy that
Daft
sings
Punk.
it's really bad.
You're not talking about Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers.
Oh.
Sounds like a Chinese.
This is over. Turn it up. Are you kidding me? I mean, they're not even close to Chainsmokers.
It's identical.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Crap.
Chainsmokers is way better
They have
than
skill.
this.
Now I'll admit their singing is
Similar.
horrible, but their beats are good.
The beat kind of sound like it could be.
Are you kidding? This sounds nothing like Paris.
Hey, it does have some bass in it though. It's got that R&B like bass line in it. What? Could this be your Tinder song?
I don't know. Is this on Spotify? Might be.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Probably not.
We'll see.
This sounds nothing like Chainsmokers.
The beginning.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's enough. We don't need to go in the
That
rap
was the real
section.
man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to take off here in the States.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I would be
not, dude.
surprised, dude. I think it will. I'm
mean,
going to throw it out there.
look
I'm
at
going to be the
Bieber.
one person that says they will because, I mean, yeah, Bieber. It's not going to be big in the conservative states, obviously.
Imagine
Yeah.
what one Bieber did. Imagine 5 Biebers.
Oh,
It's just
they do kind of look like Biebers.
You just wrecked so many Selena Gomez's.
Too
They look
soon.
after women.
Damn it.
Wrecked.
I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely look like, they don't look like men.
Yeah, but they got like funny hair colors and stuff, like pastel colors.
Yeah.
They're supposed to kind of like dress kind of masculine because they got like the working boots and like
Some
They
Timbs.
got a bare bones.
They got some Timberlands on.
yeah, they got Timberlands on. They got like flannel shirts.
flannel Fridays.
Earnhardt.
They dress like me.
It's like K-pop. I guess K-pop got really kind of popular here in the States, so I guess this could take off.
Yeah, K-pop did.
Speaking
You're
of
not
some,
oh, go ahead.
oh, well, I just had the fun fact for stuff they do over in the Asian culture.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Fun
Here we
fact
go.
time.
Fun fact.
It's not actually.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're leaving the states.
Well, this is those guys were Chinese, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, Chinese.
Well, this is a Japanese thing.
It's close
Hey, you
enough.
better watch what you say.
Yeah, so
Take it easy.
I'm just, I mean, you know, same thing.
Konnichiwa.
It's like a swim away.
Konnichiwa is actually similar to what this is called. It's called concho.
Wait, there's a special term?
Yeah, there's a name for it, and here's what they call it. It's a game played by Japanese school children under the age of 12, where they poke their fingers in an unsuspecting ass.
What?
Yeah, so they'll try to like. There's been stories of like Americans going over to Japan like with the school kids, and they'll just run up behind them and try to stick their finger up their ass.
What?
Yeah,
But they have pants on.
I know, but they jam like oh my god, they jam it up there.
Special holes. It's like a magic trick. The slide just pushes through.
And there's actually like special techniques you can use to defend yourself. It's a whole game they have over there.
So it's kind of like the circle game.
Yes,
but
it
to a
is
whole
the
new-
circle
It's
game.
very
Whole new
physical,
level.
very physical.
You just grab that shit by the junk and
Jesus.
God.
Wait, so time out. How in the hell did you hear about this?
I think the samurai culture brought this up.
I actually heard this
they used
on
to
a.
sword each other.
No way.
I heard this from actually someone else who was in Japan, and so like an example would be like
Wait, was-
Vaughn was
Vaughn?
just in
no,
Japan.
no, it's
Is
usually
there something Vaughn didn't tell us?
it's common.
Well, here's the weird thing: you got to be under 12, according to what he just
Well, it's mostly it's common with under 12, but like if you're like an American teacher, like an exchange teacher going over there, it's common that the kids try to get you.
What
Whoa.
the frick?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but you got to learn how to defend yourself.
Have you
That's
tried
something-
this?
So what
No,
are
I've
some of
been
the
to
defense
Japan.
moves?
I don't know what the defense. I'm sure you just put your
Clench
hand
your
there, dude.
cheeks.
Just you get like I don't know, like a metal plate, a crack plate or
So
something.
this makes sense on why most Asians wear fanny packs. They just have KY jelly sitting
Oh, just-
there.
Oh,
Jeez.
they don't want it to happen.
Full circle from last episode, though.
Yeah.
Butt talk.
Butt stuff.
We always got to include something related to butts.
Dude, you're the one that brought this up, that underage children trying to finger
No,
themselves.
well, I mean it's a culture
Jesus.
thing by the overseas. So
All right. Well, speaking of butt stuff, ShookCare.
Yeah.
Tell us about your last.
hold on, guys.
We need a medical update.
I think I'm getting sick.
This has gone from Tinder, like him hooking up,
yeah.
to being bored with Tinder because it was too easy to get laid. To now he thinks he's sick all the time. So
What about the time you thought you were sick because of Tinder?
Boy,
Oh,
You
that
thought
happens
you
all the
cut-
time. That's
wait,
a big problem too.
did you catch Tinderitis?
No. Well, I mean,
the
usually,
right swipe cramp it up.
yeah, that's a possibility. But I mean, you're on Tinder, you're hooking up with random people. You never know what can happen. You can get all these sexually transmitted diseases. Is it really worth it?
You
I mean,
wear a
think about it.
condom.
Do you not know
That
how
doesn't
the-
matter. That's only like 99% protected. That 1% couldn't happen.
You know what you,
You
need
should
to do?
sell insurance.
You set a trend every week. You just walk around with your papers in your back pocket, clean. Boom. Then she shows you
Yeah,
her
but,
papers.
but when you go for those tests, I think you have to get a blood test, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We just
I refuse to get a blood test unless I have to. If I'm dying on a deathbed, then I'll give a blood test.
Because you're in bed.
Wait.
You're not worried about fainting.
What happens?
Well, yeah, I have to go on the bed because I will faint.
What happens if
Whoa.
your doctor says I need a blood check?
Then if I really have to, they have beds. Like when you go get your blood check, they have like a thing you can lay on because there's people who pass out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice that the chairs don't have wheels on them when you get your blood taken, because like when you're gonna pass out, the chair will slide out under you and you'll just fall down. It's very common, dude.
you usually sit on like a stool, like the chair's raised.
Yeah, it's raised, but there's no wheels.
Yeah, but there's a thing that goes around your gut so you can't fall out.
What? I've
The
never
thing
seen
your
that.
arm goes on flails.
It's like a little table you put your
that
arm on.
goes in
Yeah.
front of your
Not the one
gut.
I go to. It's like a little
do you
bar.
go to the one on the streets?
The one I go to is like it's like a bar, dude. You like they have all these little stations.
It's
and
like a
then you just,
vampire
yeah, you
bar.
just put your arm
I don't
over.
mind shaken, not stirred. Is that
Dude,
just walking in there? What's going on?
I don't know I don't like going to get blood, dude.
So your doctor says get blood work. You're like, boom, you bounce to go home. But he's like, I need you to bend over for butt stuff. You're like,
I'm
They
all
do
about
this in Japan.
You're all about
Let's
it.
do it.
yeah, I've been doing this since I was under 12.
I'm just saying, dude. If I give blood, I have to have somebody come with me because you'll get low vitamin C, isn't that? Like you gotta drink orange juice after, right?
You just gotta
I don't
eat.
think that's for vitamin C. I think it's for like the sugars.
I think you're just like,
Dude, I gotta load up on the vitamin C.
You
if
went
I'm
to like
giving
blood source and just watch people eat all the cookies and orange juice afterwards after they don't eat
Sometimes
it.
they
ice
have
cream.
soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not an incentive for me. I'm not trying to give blood.
You can drink anything that's clear leading up if you got to fast. You just can't eat.
Oh,
So you got to drink
That's true.
water.
You can
the
drink
whole
water.
time. Yeah.
So wait, how does it work? Say like you're working on something like you get a cut and blood's coming
that's
out.
fine.
Do you faint from that?
no, I do
Well,
panic a little bit.
Are you sure?
No,
I'm pretty sure I remember an incident where your finger got jacked up and you were freaking out, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna pass out."
Oh, well, I'll freak out. It depends how bad. If I'm losing blood quick, and I'm like, dude, I got an artery going out. I'm passing out, dude.
How many times have you cut an artery?
I've never had it, but that's what I'm saying. If I did, I would probably pass out, dude.
So you would never be like a druggie.
No way, dude.
But that's going in. It's not coming out.
That don't
Well,
matter,
sometimes
dude.
They'll pull out a little bit in the syringe.
That's
to get the
true.
blood
Dude,
in
you're
there.
already making me feel queasy, honestly. Like, we might have a live
There's an
pass
artery
out.
blowout right now.
We might have a podcast live pass out, dude.
Good thing we're recording.
Do it because
It's a
our
good thing he's
viewership
not a
will go
woman
way
because
up.
every 28 days this motherfucker be passing out.
That's just wrong. Oh, shit.
I looked at. Whoa.
Dunk.
Yeah. He's like, it's on my butt. It's cool.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
jeez. So it's safe to say that Shook is a hypochondriac.
Oh, for sure. I'll admit it, dude.
Like, how many times have you gone to the doctors this year? And we're only like,
Oh
what, 3
no,
or
I
4
haven't
months
gone
in?
this year, but I definitely want to go. Like
He
straight.
thinks about it every day.
No, seriously. Like if anything happens, I'm like, I want to go get checked out just to be safe, dude.
Yeah,
Like-
from like head to toe.
But
But
you
the thing
don't.
is,
what's your
But you
typical
don't.
setup?
Because you know they're going to ask you for blood.
oh yeah, because everything usually leads to a blood test, and then it's.
Do you
oh,
pee
God,
every
don't
time you
bother.
go? Because I don't think I've
No,
peed.
no.
I've gone to the doctors like the last 8 years. I always go as soon as I wake up, so I'm never ready.
Never given a urine sample, huh?
No, I'm like blood work all day long. I'm like, man, you know.
They don't ask for urine very often, though. I don't think.
Well, they always ask me because every time I'm like, I already went.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing, though. If you're a hypochondriac, you usually live longer because you're going all the time, dude. You're getting checked up, and they're making sure everything's cool. They catch things early.
Let's
Safer.
go down the list that's going to make him live longer.
Yeah.
I can start off with one thing that we witness every day at lunch.
Yep.
He doesn't use the microwave
Yep.
to heat up his food.
Tell us your theory of microwaves.
I
Yes.
avoid microwaves as much as possible because it's obviously radio waves going through your food. I mean,
It's microwaves.
dude,
On
I
the
don't care.
2.4 gigahertz spectrum.
I don't care what waves are
I've
going
upgraded
through
to
it.
5.
It is proven like a microwave can cause cancer.
You know, you sit underneath an access point at work that spouts the same frequency.
Yeah, but it's not as powerful.
He's not going to sit there now. He's moving.
No, it's not as powerful, dude.
Hold on. Are you one of those people when
I'm
PG&E,
turning up his AP.
Are you,
Dude, I will leave, dude.
are you one of those people when PG&E and SMUD put in the smart meters was like, dude, the smart meter's giving me a headache.
What?
Have you not?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
heard
think
that.
I
I've
have
heard
a
that.
smart
Yeah,
meter.
and you can pay like an extra $200 or something like that one-time fee. They'll take the smart meter out, but then you're charged a monthly surcharge because now the SMUD or PG&E tech's got to walk up to your house and read the meter like the old school days.
Oh, Shook
You're
Knight
them,
is
you're like-
definitely doing
you're-
it.
I would
Hey.
think about that. Definitely consider it.
Yeah,
Throw that in the budget.
The budget.
like you go to the doctor so much, everyone else can go for free.
Probably, yeah. We're keeping this country moving, dude.
By not using microwaves.
Oh, microwaves. Also, I avoid any foreign foods, just in case I have an allergic reaction as well.
What about
Oh.
tacos?
Yeah.
No, there's like a set list of food I'm okay with because I've already
Shrimp?
had it. Shrimp, I've had it, but I will avoid it just in case I became allergic later on in life.
Scallops.
Oh, that's a shell, isn't it? Scallops?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. No way, dude.
No, didn't you say scallops?
Yeah.
Like the shellfish.
I'll have scalloped potatoes.
What about regular fish?
I'll eat tuna.
Yellow,
Like I'm sure,
blue.
if I really had to eat it, I probably would. But if I have an option, I'm definitely avoiding fish.
How about beef?
Beef for sure. I'm eating that.
What about
chicken?
pork?
Yep. Well, I don't like pork, but I'll go for it.
You don't like carnitas?
That's all right.
Oh my god.
How about chicken?
Chicken, I'll eat
Turkey?
for sure. It's my go-to.
Squirrel?
Never had it.
Would you eat like a deer if I killed it?
Yeah, I'd eat deer.
Because it's natural.
It's American.
It's Merkin. Merca.
But I'm saying, dude, I just avoid
Elephant?
foods that I could have an allergic reaction to. Like common foods. But peanut butter, I'll definitely eat because that sucks if you're allergic to peanut butter. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that.
that's
Okay, how
true.
about this? Freshly picked mushrooms.
I mean, here's my theory on mushrooms, dude.
Why don't you buy mushrooms from the store?
No, I'll buy mushrooms. I'll only eat them if they're in my spaghetti, but I'll still avoid them if I see them in my spaghetti. Like,
What?
Like if I see the mushroom in my food, like the spaghetti, I'll avoid it. But if I don't see it and I eat it, it's like, okay, whatever.
No,
Not
no,
too
no,
bad.
no, no.
How about mushroom on a pizza?
I'll pick it if I can, but I'll eat it if I.
What
I
about
don't
why
see it.
you don't buy mushrooms?
Yeah,
in the
dude. That's
grocery
what I'm saying.
store?
This is why. Because
No. The other thing you were talking
Yeah,
about.
remember your
You're
theory?
so worried
No,
that
no.
you're going to get a shroom.
Yes, dude. That has
At
happened
Save
before.
Mart, at the grocery store, Sprouts. You're worried you're going to get a psychedelic shroom.
Sprouts is probably more safe because theirs are non-GMO organic.
But they're more farm to fork, so you're more likely to get something in the field.
Yeah,
No.
I have to say that magic mushrooms are non-GMO organic too.
that's true.
You're gonna have quite a time though if you get one in your
Spaghetti.
garden.
Yeah, you might need one of these mushrooms to like take you out of your just
You know they
crazy.
those
know
mushrooms
mushrooms
grow. They grow under cow patties.
Dude, that's even worse.
Well, it's back to butt stuff.
But I'm saying someone could place one of those into like a mushroom thing, and like someone might buy it, throw it into their spaghetti, not even see it. It's happened before.
But then what you don't realize is you're like, fuck, why did I have the best time of my life that night? And then
Why
What
was
if you
that
don't?
spaghetti?
The rest-
There's people have bad trips, dude. I would probably have a bad trip because I'd start freaking out. I'd be like, "What the hell's
would.
going on?"
Yeah, he's like,
He has a bad trip every day.
he's like, I can feel my blood leaving my
Dude,
body.
I'll take ibuprofen and start tripping, dude. So if I have a magic muffin, I'm gonna be tripping.
Can we? How about a Red Bull?
Dude, I don't do good on caffeine, but I do. That'd be fine. I just
Okay.
be tripping.
So, what other precautions do you take? You know, like, is there anything else?
Can you give us the 10 safety rules?
I don't know if I have 10, but if we walked around my daily life, I might give you 10. Like when you're going to a door handle, if you can use your shirt to block the handle, for sure, go ahead and do that. But a fun fact, actually, brass door handles can kill the germs over time. But brass door handles aren't used very often.
So your house is going to be just brass.
Oh,
nothing but
brass up the
door.
wazoo on the cabinets, everything.
Toilet seats, brass.
It'll be germ free. It'll look sweet because it's all brass, though.
You're gonna be the most sick person I've ever met.
No,
You'll be
dude.
like, your house will be so germ-free.
He's gonna be green from touching all that brass all the time.
There's a flaw in that theory,
Patina.
though. What about the time you used your sweatshirt sleeve,
Dude.
and you put it up to your mouth right after?
Yep, that's happened.
Boom! Immediate.
One day at work, I was opening all the door handles to be safe. It was winter time; people were getting sick, so I opened all the door handles with my your hoodie. Usually, you have a hoodie, and sometimes when your nose runs, you'll rub your nose with your hoodie sleeve. And I did it on accident. I just needed a quick wipe, and then I realized that I had opened every door in that building with that sleeve. I'm pretty sure I got like swine flu from that.
Swine flu? Are you kidding me?
Swine flu comes from pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, I've had swine flu.
From a pig?
No, because it was going around.
What were some of the symptoms from you getting swine flu?
It's just like a super flu, dude. It really...
Do you ever
No.
think you just had the flu?
No, because I got checked and they were like, "You got swine flu, dude." Like the
Are
doctor
you
was
sure?
like,
Is this like?
the doctor was like, "Dude," he said, "Dude, you have swine flu."
Yeah.
First off, you did not go see a real doctor if he said, "Dude."
yeah,
Me and
you
my
have
doctor
swine
are
flu.
tight. I see him all the time.
yeah, you do.
That's probably true then.
He's like, butt stuff for this one.
So, okay. So, sweatshirt to get the handle. What else? Fun fact with the brass. That was sweet. What else?
If you can avoid I don't use hand sanitizer. You think I would, but it actually creates a super germ because it only kills 99% of the germs, and then you're left with the super germ that survived, and that's most likely the one that's going to get you sick.
Is it a specific germ or no?
I don't think it's called anything. It's just a powerful germ.
Oh, man.
But wash your hands, and I mean, it's not much you can do. You just got to avoid going out. Just stay inside.
So, if you could have it your way, you would be the bubble boy.
No, dude, I'm not that bad. I'm just cautious. More cautious than the average Joe, I'm saying.
But he rides a motorcycle.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm not going to get sick. I got a helmet on to block me from germs that are flying at me.
You can shoot through a car window, eject into traffic, and get hit by a big rig.
Have you ever sneezed?
I'd be okay if I went that way.
You know how many germs comes out when you sneeze?
Yeah, they come out from me.
So you putting your germs on other people are fine.
Well, I don't sneeze like on people.
Okay, what if you're eating dip and someone double dips right in front of you? Will you stop eating dip?
No, I'm not that bad. Like if you're like hanging out with the boys and they're playing beer pong, I'll still also jump in on a game. I mean, I might be kind of weirded out, but you get a few beers in and you don't.
What if
care
you
as
saw
much.
the Gom double dip? Would you eat after that guy?
Oh, dude, because he's a
trash man.
Well, because he's got like real actual dip on his fingers and saliva from getting the snooze packets out. That you don't know what's on there.
You
dude.
thought about this.
I've just been updated that you played beer pong last week.
Oh,
How do you know?
I'm just telling you I've been updated from a close source, and that's all I'll say.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah? And how did you do?
Well, of course I did good.
Were you slamming balls and drinks?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't drinking much because I was winning, dude.
I-
But if like, because you're playing beer pong, everyone's drinking the same cup and the ball's hitting the floor and you got shit
Yeah.
and all in the ball.
Most
So-
unsanitary.
So what happens?
It's very
Definitely.
insane.
So if ball stays on table, you're cool. What if ball leaves table?
Well, you definitely better be dipping that in the
Rolls
You got a wash cup.
rolls into
that, bro.
poop.
That's the best thing. He's just got rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, mine's you better believe mine's rubbing alcohol. You better have it on your side, dude.
Yeah, until that gets into the cup, and then the rubbing alcohol poisons you.
And
Yeah,
then you
then
rub
you-
your eyes, and then rubbing alcohol's in your eyes.
It's a giant loop.
Yeah. Actually, speaking
It's
of
best just not to play.
speaking of germs, if you're interested, if you're like Shook, Mythbusters did an awesome episode on germs, and they did like a homemade drip system that dripped the typical rate of when you're sick. They did it a couple times. Like, what if you're like Matt, the most hypochondriac person? Almost everyone got through it. It was like a table of, let's say, like 12 people. Everyone had germs on them from the lead person that was sick.
Yeah.
But one person, until the very end, when it was like either Adam or the other guy, stuck his hand out to shake all the guests' hands as they were leaving and got them.
Oh, yeah.
They were paranoid
Nice.
during the eating of the dinner, but they did like this whole thing. It was crazy how fast it does spread. I mean, some people have been told not to go to work anymore when they're sick, but
Everyone's been told
Yeah,
not to come to work.
If
when they're
you're sick, dude, just stay home from work.
yeah,
dude.
please.
yeah. I mean, you stay home when you're tired, so
No, dude. You stay home if you're sick, bro.
Yes, dude.
No,
Yeah.
bro.
next thing in the morning, you're like, I played beer pong last night. I can't
Oh
come in.
no.
I
You know
got
what?
a migraine. I got
Oh,
a
migraine.
It's called being
No,
hungover.
you know what? Because I'll wake up with migraines. I bet you I have a brain tumor or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he's-
God.
It's from his concussion.
Oh,
It honestly might be post-concussion syndrome, but still, I'm dying early from that.
you know,
for
what's
sure.
that thing he has?
The one-
CTE.
Oh, like a real
Yeah, if
NFL?
you ever feel like you're going to hurt yourself, let us know.
Yeah, don't shoot yourself in the chest to save
God,
your brain.
No,
I mean,
dude.
it's not a good
I don't.
idea.
I don't got those kind of thoughts. I just get
They
migraines.
didn't have that.
Maybe the migraines lead to that. Like you just get so upset with having migraines and headaches that you get angry and
Or
suicidal.
you're like,
thoughts.
I've never had warm food in my life because I use the microwave.
I actually enjoy the cold food though.
No,
so-
you
don't.
Yes,
Dude.
I do.
It takes you. How long does he take to eat his lunch? A good hour and a half.
God.
It
Because
looks
it's cold.
An hour. An
He
hour.
looks
I'll go on record
miserable
saying an
when
hour.
you're-
No,
lunch.
dude.
He'll be like this. He'll be like,
And he'll be like, it's chicken, and it's so cold. The chicken, the taco bowl that he has, is so cold.
Every bite has this just saddening look of like disgust. I feel bad for the kid.
I'm going to bring you in a Bunsen burner so you can heat it up. There's a toaster oven over in the cubicle behind you.
smells
I'll
of
use
fish.
toaster oven.
Oh yeah,
Smells of fish and just random stuff other people are cooking it. But
Dude,
Yeah.
if there's fish smell, I'm out, bro.
that's just like your Tinder life.
oh, actually, he's more into the.
I'm
fish
actually
smell.
out of the Tinder life because I'm growing a mustache right now.
That's not Tinder appropriate.
Camera.
Yeah, if the camera can pick this up, I'm going to.
No, get up close. Get zoomed in up on
Walk
that.
up there.
Get
Walk
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the camera.
We need to see this up close.
I think you should just change your Tinder profile pic just to mustache.
He's like a Burt Reynolds.
Hold on, I see you walking
Yeah.
around. It's a little delayed, but I'll be able to see if you're still.
Oh, that's thick and luxurious. Thick.
This is funny though. Oh god, it's so scary.
He's like Burt Reynolds. I'm telling you right now. Put him in a Trans Am.
The stash is back. people.
Turd Ferguson.
That's going to bring back viewers. I'm telling you, because they're going to think it's like a sideways vagina.
That's definitely not a little happy trail. Jeez.
Side trail.
It's like 70s porn.
Well, he does drip shit out of it, especially water.
Oh,
God.
that's enough of that. All right, what's the next topic? We've shook this one
Well,
up.
on the topic
I
of
did
facial hair, there's a group of people out there that have a lot of facial hair because they can't afford to shave it.
What? I've never heard of this.
Homeless people.
Oh.
I like what you did there. You went,
I built you up zoomed right in.
Keeps them warm.
It does keep them warm.
I got this. This is straight from the wife.
All right, let's
Okay.
hear it.
So, I'll just put the premise out there and ask your guys' opinion, and then
Okay.
we'll come back to my personal experiences.
All right. Personal experiences are the best.
This is not an experience to deal with homeless in paradise.
okay.
By the way, just as
No,
preference.
this
as well.
is just general homelessness.
So, what is your guys' take on, let's say you are not totally giving, but your spouse is totally giving, and you're heading to the grocery store, there's a couple homeless people, and your spouse takes their own money, split it up, they have their own money that they get set aside, they can do whatever they want for the rest of the month, and they spend that money and give it to the homeless people, yet you still get upset because the feeling of giving away free money. You're giving away your hard-earned money, even though it's their money to use. I mean, what's your guys' take? I mean, would you get upset?
How much is it, first off? We're talking like $2.
No, we're talking about 50.
No,
Whoa.
$50 at one shot?
Well, it was split between two people, so 25 to each homeless person.
Oh my lord! That's a lot.
I'm just putting this out there.
That's a lot.
I've never given money to homeless people. I don't do that. But if there's a homeless person and they look hungry, and like I'm walking into like a fast food place,
Yeah.
I'll get an extra burger and I'm like, here you go, dude, and I'll give them.
That's
like,
fair.
That's a buck, $2 situation.
Yeah.
I can't do the money thing. Like if they're really struggling and they'll take the food, here's the food, dude. But I just don't. See,
This was
like,
all
people
food.
justified. Oh, it was food that you gave.
It was $25 worth of food to each person. And here's the other thing. Well, this might tip the scales. So let's just say it's a person, $25 each. Yay or nay? Round the table.
no.
Okay.
I mean, it's your thing. I wouldn't be mad.
Okay. So this happened. I mean, I always get upset when Tiffany, gives to homeless people. Because, I mean, it's twofold. Obviously, there's definitely people out there that might need it. But for me, it's just like, you worked hours to earn that money, and they're not doing anything.
That's true.
It's tough for me.
So wait, she
used her own money, her set-aside money, allowance might not be the right word, but it's her money, right? It's out of her bank account. It's not out of the shirt account.
Yeah.
This is money that she has every month, and it makes her happy.
Okay.
Yet it's tough, right? Like, we're going through the grocery store, and she's, like, building these little, like, care baskets, right?
I see nothing wrong with it, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, she's doing good, right?
Yeah,
well,
I can't say.
agreed, but-
I don't think I would be upset.
Yeah.
Like personally upset.
No, not upset.
But
to her,
on
like,
the
you're
principle,
young,
I mean, I don't agree with the principle because,
Okay.
I mean, I would like to do stuff for people, but I'm more of a like teach a man to fish situation
Yep.
because just giving them the food is going to perpetuate them not doing
but
anything.
enabling.
You're enabling them not to do anything, and I've seen this in like my personal life. Just if people just expect stuff to be given to them, they have no motivation to go out and earn for themselves.
Thanks.
Very true.
Agreed. And that's kind of my stance. Like, I've seen it, both sides, and it's like, the world's tough, but it's like if you're willing to put everything you got into it, you can do something better than just sitting there expecting free handouts from either the government or other people. That you've worked hard, right? It's like when you have a day off and you just want to relax, right?
Yeah.
In the big picture, we don't get that many days off of work. You work you worked the whole year to get that day off. Same thing, right? Like you worked the whole year to earn that money.
Yeah.
And to just be like, here's $50 to someone that's not trying to help themselves. It's tough from my point of view.
So my understanding in this is she went in and bought 2 entire meals.
Yeah, so
It wasn't leftovers.
We'll get there.
Oh,
no, this
okay.
is straight up like raw hot dogs.
It was like a full grocery. Just
Yeah, she
okay.
did like $25 to each person, like hot dogs, chips, those little PB&J Crustables.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
like
really
put these
nice.
little care packages together and like here's a bag, here's a bag.
And they were
Did they
just,
seem appreciative?
Well, after in the situation I'm talking about she wasn't the super happiest because she didn't realize they were both young, and when they're that close, it's a lot easier to feel like, man, they're probably in cahoots.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, obviously made her feel better. But the first person I didn't go up to,
No, not her, but the people
Yeah.
that received it.
I don't know. I could kind of see the other guy. I mean, he said thanks. She also bought him bottled water and stuff.
Dang.
And then the second person I handed to, and he did. I mean, he said thank you, but I mean, does that mean they're appreciative?
you had that disgusted look on your face, like, damn it, I'm giving you this food.
Okay, so that's it. But what if I told you both of them had dogs? Does that change
Oh,
anything?
the pet factor.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think-
Tiffany bought a small bag of dog food for each one of them as well.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, would she have done this if there weren't dogs involved?
Yes, and I'll lead to that. But
Okay.
in this situation, like I didn't get to like super upset, but she asked me a question, and like it's tough for me to. I'm just like, oh, fuck, man. You know, like yeah, sure. It's a tough situation for me, but I mean, but
Well,
at the
it's
same
not
time,
tough for you. I mean, you just
Yeah.
have to come to
Yeah.
grips with it.
So that's one situation. Yeah. I mean, I think we've kind of figured out where everyone stands, right? It's tough for us personally, but if the other person, it's their money, they can do what they want situation.
I can't
Whatever
tell
makes you
anybody how
happy.
to spend their money.
But next scenario, let's say you and your wife go out to dinner,
Okay.
a pretty good Cesar Chavez Mexican dinner, which we'll get back to.
Hell yeah.
But we're out to dinner, and I think we all had big lunch that day, so I maybe ate half of my food, and I'm sort of being pressured like, hey, are you done? I would like to eat that for lunch tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm in there, and I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, I'll kind of finish up. I'm not going to overeat. Next thing I know, we're zipping around to behind this little store where my wife knows that there's these homeless people, gives my food to the homeless people when she just was forcing me to stop eating because she wanted it for lunch the next day.
Oh, you
What
got
kind of
jacked.
situation do we got right here going on?
That's a little different.
Like you got jacked on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I would have rather thrown it away, which might sound bad, but I'm like, or overeaten. I would have overeaten or stuffed, but I'm like, hey, she wants my food for lunch tomorrow. Like, okay,
Man, that's a tough one.
yeah.
I'll be if I was a homeless person, I wouldn't want to eat someone's half-eaten food.
They probably don't care.
Well, they don't know, right? I mean, like it's typical like Mexican food with tons of sauce on it, so it's like it looks like it wasn't half eaten, but
Man, it's a weird scenario for me because it's like there's both sides. It's like, damn, I really wanted that food,
yeah,
But at the other end of the day, I mean, she's going out of her way to do something really nice, and it's like, really, would that food have done anything more for me? Like, it probably made those guys' night.
yeah, but they didn't do anything to deserve that either.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. Yeah.
But we don't know we don't know everybody's entire life's backstory. We don't know
Yeah.
if they deserve to be homeless.
That's yeah.
It's like, it's tough. Just homelessness in general is just a tough subject.
First situation is probably more viable than the second situation.
Ooh.
I was asked multiple times, like, "Hey, I would like to leave some leftovers for lunch tomorrow," knowing for sure premeditated she was going to take it to the homeless people.
Oh,
The first time we just happened to pass the homeless people, I was like, "Oh, look, I really want to spend my own money and buy the homeless people, $25 worth of food."
Yeah.
The second incident was like, "Yo, I want to eat it tomorrow." But knowing she's not. First incident, probably okay. Second one's like, cross the line.
No, I don't think it crosses the line.
No.
It's just, maybe your line, but I mean, at the end of the day, she's just doing something for somebody else. But
Okay.
I mean, everybody has their right to believe what they believe, right? And
Yeah.
if you don't feel that it's right, then I mean, she has to respect that, and you have to respect the right that or you have to respect her feelings and that she thinks she's doing the right thing.
Okay. Yep.
Because if you're going to tell her, oh, that person's not worth a dollar, but that person is. I mean, in
Yeah.
her eyes, it might not be
Okay.
that way. That South Park looked it up for you.
It's a tough situation right there.
I think just
It is tough.
giving to homeless is just a tough situation because
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I've been with like my sister. Oh, South Park.
We can talk over it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been out with my sister and she's offered her food, and the guys literally said no.
Yeah, I've had that too. They're like, no, I want the money.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, you're not getting anything then.
Yeah. Well, okay, what happens if they have the sign that says, and they're honest, they're like, I don't want food, I want to get fucked up tonight.
No,
Do you
you're
respect
definitely
it's up
not
to
getting
you.
money.
You don't
It's up to
respect
you,
them for being
so-
honest?
No, that's just some hipster out there
Okay.
trying to get fucking loaded on someone's dime.
So,
Yeah.
so we've talked about what does age matter? Does gender matter? And does being disabled matter?
No,
it shouldn't.
None of them. Okay.
disabled should not matter.
Okay.
Here is a real life story. I don't know how often you guys go to the Arden areas, but there's a pretty well known homeless man out there.
The burning guy.
The
burn
burnt
guy.
victim. Okay? And I don't know if our listeners ever go out there and see this guy, but he's got some pretty horrific burns.
Okay.
And he stands out on that corner every day. The dude drives a Cadillac
Yeah. What?
Damn.
and
No way.
has been visibly seen at a strip club.
What?
Okay, so yeah, no money ever for
Well,
that
he
dude
needs a low
from
light
me.
to keep his burns.
No way.
Dude, that's jacked
When you're driving a
up.
Cadillac,
Wow.
and you can go to a damn strip club.
You don't
Yeah.
need to be asking
Do not
for
be
nothing.
standing on the damn corner asking for money.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
You know, one time I was getting gas in the morning, and I saw a lady literally had like her 7-year-old kid with her, and they looked like they were in like nothing super fancy, but like a brand new Jetta, and I saw them open the trunk, and they were just filling up all these gas cans that they were going to use. Literally roped her little daughter into going with her, and I saw all like the picket signs in the back that said like "We're homeless," and they were just getting gas AM PM just. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another tough scenario, right? Because you never know. Like you were saying, you don't know if it's legit. You don't know anything.
I think it comes down to this. Either I don't feel like there's you're either going to give or you're not. I don't think there's a people that are going to be like, I'm going to give it to that person, but not that person. I mean, if you're the person that's going to give to anybody, you should just give it to everybody.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's
And
true.
if you're the person that doesn't feel that it's right to give it to them, then just make that decision and don't give it to them. Because, I mean, who are you to judge if somebody that's homeless deserves your money more than the other one? Just off looks? I mean, that person could be a millionaire and just be like messed up in the head and want to go collect money.
That's true.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. Or you could become a millionaire by panhandling.
That's very true.
Yeah.
The guy makes $120K a year here.
Who's that? The burn victim?
No, there is
He
actually a
probably does too.
statistic
There's more.
out there that one of the highest paid homeless men or panhandlers on the corners was from our area, the greater Sacramento area.
The one in
He
Folsom?
made 6 figures.
That guy in the Ferrari?
I don't know if it's that guy, but he
Oh,
was
okay.
closer. Yeah, he was
So
closer
that's a
downtown.
whole nother aspect. I mean, I'm not trying to hijack this area of the podcast, but have you ever read those articles that talk about it's almost like being a drug dealer, or like having a pimp, and they'll be like, okay, I get the corner Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you get the corner Tuesday, Thursday.
territory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. They are like that.
Yeah, there's like a whole community, and then sometimes there's fights, right? When they're like, "I'm supposed to be out here," and then you'll see them walk across a crosswalk and go to the other side, or you'll see where they'll bundle up. Especially, I see them, in the area down Sunrise. They'll just have
How about Arden?
Yeah,
they're all
Yep,
four
yep.
of them. All 4 of them will take a corner, but they're all together.
Yeah, I mean, if
They're just pulling their money in.
well, you got to stay close if you really are homeless, man. You got to have like a little crew you roll with.
Yeah.
You can't just be by yourself.
Mugged otherwise.
Yeah, seen a few documentaries.
Just hustling out there, dude.
crazy.
But I think there's the people that choose to be homeless and they enjoy it. And I think that's their prerogative. As long as they're not hurting other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like anything in life, right? Like, I'm not going to tell you to not do drugs.
Yeah.
I guess if you don't really hurt nobody.
See, that's the thing. You can't say,
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough, but
So Tiffany wins?
Fuck, I guess. I'm not going to play the podcast anymore.
you're cutting it off right after Shook's finger.
Damn. Oh,
Damn.
it's a bummer. I'll be like, skip over that part. Didn't go my way.
All right. Do you have any more butt stuff to round this one out, or are
I
you
don't-
good on that?
I mean,
That's our butt stuff for the podcast. I mean, unless you guys are into the butt stuff.
What?
Not really my
I'm
thing.
clean.
Kidding me?
It is your thing.
You still got a little brown stuff on your upper lip there, bud.
Oh, the stash is back. Come on, man.
Can we start calling you Dirty Sanchez? Oh, Cesar Chavez Day.
Cesar Chavez,
How
J.
can we not forget?
Well, people in California that don't live in California forget.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
even think
be
I know what
honest.
it is. I don't. I mean, as a Californian, I didn't really know what it was.
I mean, you basically have a basic idea.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like in the city, state work. You're like, yeah, I get the day off.
So I think it comes down to that. That's proof that celebrating, giving a holiday, totally helps perpetuate the memory of somebody. Because honestly, if it wasn't a state holiday in California, I probably wouldn't be up on who Cesar Chavez was.
That's a fact.
true.
I don't remember them teaching that in school.
I remember
Very
it
briefly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
It's like
it.
5th grade when you do
History.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very short lived because it's like at that at the young age you're learning about like the national founding fathers, right? And then you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's California, it's a big deal, but it's like we're only one state in the big. If you really think of the grand scheme, it's a lot of people, but
Yeah, I
The
don't
biggest and the
remember
best
that.
state. Just throwing it out there, California.
Viva la Chavez.
Hell yeah.
I think there's some crazy facts about him though. Born in Arizona.
Crazy.
Pretty big family. Moved to California because of Great Depression. Had his family business was shut down. His parents' business had to be closed.
2 years in the Navy.
Yeah, why did he only serve 2 years? I mean, maybe one of our listeners could let us know. I found that intriguing because I didn't know you could only serve 2 years and bounce.
Can we not Wikipedia that?
I don't know.
It's not on Wikipedia. Not on his Wikipedia. It just says that he served.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what president, but they gave him the high civilian honor, which is like Medal of Freedom.
That's good.
So,
Did he win a Nobel Peace Prize?
I don't think so.
No?
That's a good question, though.
I don't think so. I don't see anything on here that says Nobel Peace Prize.
He's considered the most famous Latino American
Activist.
civil rights activist. There's a little hint there. If you look at the articles, he's not the most famous Latino American. I would be interested if you did a poll. How many people across the nation knew who he was?
We could put it up on the
A Twitter poll.
put it up on the Twitter poll.
You know what? Why people might actually know about him, and I wouldn't be surprised, is you know how Google does doodles? Is there a Cesar Chavez doodle?
Oh, I'm sure
I
there
bet
is.
there's tons
Has
of
to be.
things people didn't know about, especially nationally or worldwide. That would be like, oh, let me check out the doodle.
I don't know. I don't click that very much.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, well, we got the day off of work.
Thanks, Caesar.
So I guess we can do some plugs.
Yeah.
So the shirts are back up.
Not
on
only
the
just
site?
shirts.
Yes.
I ordered a sweet ladies tank top for my lady. Got it already.
Oh, it's shipped already?
It's shipped already. And a sweet hoodie.
You got a hoodie too?
I'm gonna have
I
to
got
cop
a
a
yeah.
hoodie.
Oh.
I got a hoodie and
Don't-
a shirt for the lady.
Don't wear that in Florida.
Why?
I'll just put the hoodie
Come on,
down.
Martin.
I'll just put the hoodie down.
Well, Cougar Bay couldn't, but
Oh, wow.
Zinger.
Can't even defend
So
themselves.
Matt, you're gonna buy a shirt? You said.
I think I might get a hoodie. That sounds
Nice.
pretty cool.
You know who needs to buy some of our stuff is FFC A Crush.
Oh.
yeah.
Needs to buy our stuff. Women's stuff is out there.
Dude,
No,
just-
they buy men's stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
just rock
We went
the
through this
hoodie.
whole thing.
I guess that's true.
Is the hoodie good quality?
it is.
Okay.
It's good quality.
I think it's
I haven't
Hanes.
washed it yet because I literally just got the package in, but I'm gonna wash it tomorrow and see how everything holds up.
Make sure it doesn't shrink.
Yeah.
If it's like the other Teespring hoodies, they're really good.
I gotta
I'll go
say, their
through.
shirts are quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, shirts are
I
nice.
chose the higher quality one, and they seem to be really good.
Thank you. Shout out to Sticker Mule. Reach out to him. Try to get a little bit more of a plug. Didn't come through, but I'll probably order some other things from him soon.
Yeah, we'll just pay him for them.
Bastards.
We got money coming from Teespring, so we can use that.
Yeah. We'll get,
Anything else?
we'll get some other stuff in the works for sure.
Shout out to Dab Lab.
Yeah,
Bab.
Medicine Man Dan, thanks for being a good listener. If there's any listeners out there, hit us up. We'll give you a shout out on the show.
Yeah.
Homeless in Paradise, of course.
We're gonna be
Homeless in Paradise.
It's
number
being
one fan.
set up. There's a little IT work that needs to be done since 2 accounts were created. But Homeless in Paradise is up and running.
Perfect.
Yep.
So next month for sure, we'll try to get it more dialed in. But there'll be some good tweets coming away.
There'll
from
be a
us.
learning curve on retweeting and
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
not
but-
a complete IT savvy cell phone Twitter user, but we'll get there. And the fucking forest is listening.
Yes. Yeah. Woo!
Yep. All right, I think that wraps it up for this week.
Episode 81. I think it went damn well.
ShookCare.
ShookCare.
ShookCare. Go to the doctors, everybody.
Don't forget to have your pet spayed and neutered.